Yo, what's up everyone? I'm going to be showing my new eye into Warpzone setup that I found. So, let's get right into it. So basically, to start, one frame right release. This is just Johnny Boy method for the coin block bump. So, one frame right release, get C4 flashing, and then you do what would be fake A2 inputs for falling fast excel, which is right nothing, left nothing, right wiggle. But you do right nothing, left A, right A. And then that gives you 123. So you want to do this jump height, and this will give you A2 flashing. And right here, so you want to do the exact same inputs you did for the coin block bump, fake A2, right nothing, left A, right A, on frame 0, and that'll give you D5 flashing. And then this is a frame perfect jump height to jump over this piranha and land right here. You want to do a frame perfect jump here. And then right here, this is where the pipe entry part comes in. So basically, you do a one frame A press for the wall jump, and you hold right all the way up until the last frame before Mario touches the pipe, and then you press down 4 frames later. So if you press down a frame earlier, that doesn't work. Frame late doesn't work. But this frame does. It's the same thing for right press. So if you press right for too long, press right for too long, he turns around. So it's the frame before he touches the pipe. If you release early, then that happens. So it has to be on that exact frame. There's also other wiggles you can do, and we'll get into a lot more. But basically, if you jump a frame late but do these inputs, right, left, left, right A, on frame 1, you'll also get D5 flashing. The same exact thing works with the same exact inputs for the wall jump and the pipe entry. And you can also do right, left, nothing, right A. Exact same thing, doesn't scroll screen, boom. Okay? Now, if you do the same coin block bump but jump a frame higher, you get D5 flashing. Now here's the backup that I found, or here's what Lakuki found. I'll show that first. So this is what Lakuki found. If you jump on frame 255 and do RLA, this frame right here, take away all the right. Okay, do the exact same thing, frame perfect jump. For wall jump, if you hold right, if you start holding right 2 frames before you jump, boom, it works. Or this is the alternative method I found. You can do a 2 frame right press anywhere after the RLA, doesn't matter, can be anywhere, as long as it's after the RLA. And then you do R plus A for the wall jump, or A plus R. So you have a 2 frame window for this right repress right here. Anything earlier, obviously scroll screen, but this works. These 2 frames. So, that works. Now the next thing is a different coin block bump. So, you can also do, for this bump right here, you can do R, L, L plus A, right plus A. So R, L, L plus A, right plus A, just like that. This also gives 123. Hold on, let me remove that. And with the same normal A2 jump height, you also get A2. It's the exact same thing, except these wiggle inputs will be different than the normal A2. So what you want to do is you want to jump on frame 255 with fake A2 inputs. So maybe fake A2 inputs, just like that. 255, you'll also get D5 flashing. And then you want to down right on the slip of the pipe. So if you just do this normally, it scrolls screen. But if you down right here, it'll pause your subspeed for a frame. And that makes, boom, voila, screen does not scroll. You can also, with this coin block bump method, you can also do right, left, left, right A, or right, left, nothing, right A on frame 255. So the exact same thing, but just like that. Same thing works, or right, left, nothing, right A. So there's 3 different combinations of wiggle inputs you can do if you get this A2 flashing that does not make screen scroll and gets eye in the warp zone. So that's pretty insane how that lines up. That's like really, really lucky. But moving on to the next one, we have the same exact thing, but you jump a frame high, which would normally be D5 flashing if you do fake A2 inputs, but with right, left, left A, right A, you will get B3 flashing. Now, this is a setup Johnny Boy found, so shout outs to him. You do RLA on frame 254, which I'll show right now. So, RLA, and then don't downright. RLA on 255, and then you do a right repress a frame before you touch the pipe. Oh yeah. So here's the thing about this setup. You have to release right a frame earlier than usual. Then it works. If you do the normal pipe entry inputs that I showed for all the previous setups, it won't work. So you actually have to release right a frame earlier. Then it works. But the same thing applies for the D5 RLA setup. So you can do a right press for 1 frame anywhere in midair after the RLA, and then you can do A plus R, or A and then R the next frame. Boom, that works. That's all for if you don't do underground fast 6L. Now let's say we wanted to do underground fast 6L. Let me just add that in real quick. So let me find the frame. Frame 83 RLR, and then a full jump. Make sure you full jump. If you don't full jump, then the subspeed will be different, which is bad. And then let me move these inputs by 1. One moment. Okay, so since we're going a frame faster, I'm gonna move it a frame earlier. Now, starting with the normal fake A2 input setup, if we do that, right nothing, left nothing, right A, or right nothing A, or right nothing, left A, right A for the wiggle. And then we just do normal inputs. We'll get A2 flashing. Now, the same thing applies, but it's just a frame earlier. So, same thing applies as normal if you don't do underground fast excel. That gets J in the warp zone. So you can do fake A2 inputs on frame 255, which would usually be frame 0 if you don't do underground fast excel. But since you go a frame faster, obviously, you know, it's a different frame. It's a frame earlier. So you do those inputs. And then it should work. Yeah, boom. J in the warp zone. So that's just double fake A2. Easy enough. You can also do the same thing I showed for the other setup. So a frame late jump. And then right, left, left, right A. Same thing works. Boom, J. Or right, left, nothing, right A. Easy. If we jump a frame high here for the coin block, we'll get D5 flashing. And then you want to do RLA on frame 254. Whoops. Okay, so RLA on 254. And then press right 2 frames before wall jump, just like that. Or obviously, you know, the same thing. That all works. And then for the last setup, okay, we're covering a lot here, so bear with me. But the last setup, if you do RLL plus A R plus A. And then that jump height, the high jump height, you'll get B3 flashing. And then you just do RLA on frame 253. So all this frame earlier. And then press right one frame before this. And then also, the same thing applies. You want to release right frame early for the screen not to scroll. So that works. Or these inputs work. If you want to press right anywhere after RLA and then just do A plus R or AR, boom. Doesn't scroll screen. So yeah. Hopefully that was all helpful. Hopefully, you know, it's useful, and hopefully that's easier. And now, Lightning doesn't require underground fast excel. Just to, you know, get it without Warpzone fast excel. You can do this now without Warpzone excel or any excels. You can get Lightning. So this makes it a lot more viable for runs, but also I would not count on it being in runs anytime soon. This is still incredibly difficult. This just makes it a little bit more easier than the old method. But yeah, peace out everyone.